This is a very, very grisly business, isn't it? Your sympathy goes out to the police and the people who've had to be involved in even opening those suitcases. And we have no idea, do we, yet, of why one incident should happen in Shepherd's Bush in London and sort of end in Bristol.
Yes, good morning to you both. Certainly a fast-moving inquiry, but it's something that I'm very confident the police will sort out. In fact, I suspect the way things are going, the Metropolitan Police were probably a step ahead of everyone else, i.e. the public, when the body remains were found. It's a number of angles they've got to cover. I think, first of all, to identify the deceased now. We now know there are two bodies. They might have a good idea who they are, but they have to be formally identified. And this can be done through fingerprinting, and that does happen to their bodies. Also, DNA, that sort of thing. And the police will be fully aware of their links, I would imagine. In fact, Shepherd's Bush is an area where I used to work, so I'm sure they'll be on that. I'm just conscious people having their breakfast at the moment, so I'll choose my words carefully. But there will be, or probably has already taken place, a post-mortem examination, and that hopefully will reveal the cause of death. And I put it that way, and all I'll say is I previously dealt with a dismembered body. I won't go any further than that. And you thought, well, you must be able to work out the cause of death, and the pathologist couldn't, because the injuries, the issues which makes the deceased look pretty awful, could have happened after death. So the pathologist will be working, can they find out what happened? From there, the police, in particular in that address, will be looking for links, who's involved. They'll be forensicating that area. And then, of course, the next stage is to find the suspect themselves, and the police are quite right in saying, don't approach him, give us a call. And if people aren't that keen on talking to the police, by Crime Stoppers, you don't have to give your name and address, but the police want information, and they'll gladly take that, but no time wasters, please.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you said it was a fast-moving investigation, and it is a particularly grim case, Hamish, but I mean, looking on the positives from the police perspective, they've got bodies, they've got CCTV, they've got a location to search, well, two locations to search, and they've got an identification of the person they're looking for. I mean, it's a lot of information for them to be really working away on.
Yes, I mean, it's moved on terribly quickly, and that they know who they're looking for. I suspect they know what this is about, that there'll be probably some illegal activity lurking in the background, and retribution or revenge has been carried out. That's normally part of the course. So that's something that they'll be looking at, and I'm as confident as they can be. A suspect will be found. I mean, of course, he could be out of the country, who knows? But the public's cooperation is absolutely essential here, and I reiterate the police strong advice is not to approach the person, but just get in touch. There are different ways this can be passed on. The police will also have their back informants, criminal informants, and they'll be working on them, and who knows, ultimately, I don't know, but there may well be a reward. That can happen certainly through Crime Stoppers.
I mean, obviously we don't know why, but it does seem extraordinary that anyone capable of doing what this man may have done to the other two should sort of leave some of the evidence in Shepherd's Bush and travel all the way to Bristol, to one of the best known areas of Bristol where there is massive CCTV and lots of witnesses, and try and dump bodies from the suitcases from the top of Clifton Suspension Bridge. It seems a very extravagant and ignorant thing to do.
Well, we haven't got the full picture, and that's something the investigators will be working on. Why that location in Shepherd's Bush? And as you rightly say, the forensic evidence was left behind. So what happened there? Was it a rush job to get out? What were the neighbours aroused about something? What we don't know. And then going to the west bank, the Clifton Suspension Bridge. Why did he go there? Is there a Bristol connection? Did something happen that they had to leave the body there or bodies there? So, yes, still unanswered questions. But when you think about this, it only broke a few days ago, and the police, as Stephen quite rightly said, have got lots and lots of evidence now, and they can piece that together. The next stage has got to be finding the victim, the suspect, because at the same time, the forensic examination, the post-mortems, finding out just what's going on, and they can reveal quite a lot.